Well, would you look at that? Orlando home prices are on the rise, and we're going to talk about that and more while reviewing today's most recent Orlando market report. All right, and so if you've watched these before, you know I like to get straight into it, and so that's exactly what we're going to do. Looking at inventory as our first stat, we are down 9.2% month over month, up 140.2% year over year. That down 9.2% number is not something we want to see. If you are a buyer, that means less options to choose from, which increases the likelihood of competition. And as you've known from watching my previous videos on the market, and you've probably seen it around somebody else, and if you're in the market also, you're probably experiencing it. That is, we're seeing more multiple offer situations left and right. But that means a great deal if you are a seller, because there's not a lot of options to choose from. Therefore, positioning your home in a better light and increasing the likelihood of getting more offers on your property, granted you market and price correctly. And if you remember from my last market recap where I I did not die. I was sick though, which is why I missed an upload. My voice was completely gone, so it's glad to be back. But if you look back at my previous video where I dived into the previous units in terms of inventory pre-pandemic, we were right around mid 7,000s to low 8,000s before the craziness of 2020, 2021, where we were in the mid 2,000s. And then you add historically low interest rates, that was the real reason for the boom. And so I tell people all the time, if you're in the market right now, it isn't as maybe what general news or some of these other states might be. Here in Orlando, it is getting highly competitive in certain areas. Does that mean that you can't get a deal? Certainly does not. There's certainly homes that are staying on the market longer as well, but there are homes now that are going 3, 4, 5, 6 days, going up against 6, 7 offers in some cases. And so let's keep that nuanced perspective as you're in the market. And so let's dive down into new listing. We are down 3.1% month over month and 23.5% year over year. Again, not a number you want to see if you are a buyer out there, but certainly one that you should welcome if you are considering selling. And why aren't people selling their homes? Why are we getting less listings? Well, I've talked about this ad nauseum, so I don't want to beat a dead horse, but I do think this Redfin analysis on Federal Housing Finance Agency data really just kind of drives the point home here, which is 85% of homeowners nationwide have a mortgage rate far below today's interest rates. And far below for them means under 5%. Right now, we're sitting at mid 6s. And so again, homeowners are really disincentivized from going into another home, which is why we haven't seen inventory numbers balloon up to pre-pandemic levels. And that's what we really need for it to go back to sort of a balanced market. So that is where we're at. But if we go down to new contracts, we are up 2.7%. down 23.6% year over year. We're up 2.7% month over month. I forgot to say month over month, but I'm pretty sure you got that. Going down, we got pendings up as well. And if you remember from the previous market report, we were expecting the closed sales to go up in a dramatic fashion, which it did. We're up 33.8% month over month. And now we get to home prices. We are up on the average price 3% month over month. That is a lot. We're supposed to normally be between 3.5, or not 3.5, but 3 to 5% a year, which is normal. That's good. That's okay. That's, you walk to the bank happy. I mean, I don't even know what to say to this, guys, other than Orlando is a strong market. We have demand, but we just don't have as much supply to quell the demand. And so an article actually came out by the Orlando Business Journal recently saying that we outpaced US appreciation 2x. Markets are hyper local. What's happening in Orlando probably isn't happening in Texas, or even on a city level. It might not be happening in St. Augustine or Naples or Miami. Everything is different. So really hone in to the market that you're looking in and focus on that data. I don't know why I said it like that, but focus on that data rather than going off of national news or whatever you might be seeing out there. Really dig into Orlando stats and focus on Orlando if Orlando is your place, which I think it should be because it's a great place to live, okay? And as you can see, months of supply is back under 3 months, but check this out before you leave. I wanna show you what's happening in real time. So this is the same association giving data on a weekly basis. So this is between the period March 12th to March 18th. And as you can can see here, months of supply is still around that mid-2 number. If you go all the way up from $0, which, I mean, I wish houses were $0, right? All the way up to about 400,000 months of supply is under 2 months, guys, which is why we are seeing these multiple offers, price increases of 3% month over month, and it only gets slightly better from 4 to 5 and 5 to a million, and up over a million is sort of getting back to a balanced market there at 4.44. So inventory is really what we are lacking here in Orlando. That's really the big takeaway from this report for me. I'd love to hear your takeaway, and if you are looking to buy or sell a home here in Orlando, I'd love to partner with you and be your real estate agent. So you can reach out to me by email, info@orlandowithmario.com, and I'll be more than happy to get the process started with you. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, comment your thoughts. What do you want to see next? And I'll see you soon. Yeah, cool.